Hello everyone, welcome back to Kai English Podcast, where we learn useful English for everyday life.
Today's topic is how to sleep better at night and describe sleep habits naturally in English.
I think many people know the feeling of being tired, but still unable to fall asleep.
We will explore general lifestyle ideas, useful vocabulary, realistic conversations, and speaking practice.
This episode shares general well-being information and is not medical advice.
Persistent or disruptive sleep problems should be discussed with a qualified healthcare professional. Kai, you look tired this morning. Did you sleep well last night?
Not really. I went to bed at 11, but I could not fall asleep for a long time.
What were you doing during the hour before you went to bed?
I answered messages, watched short videos, and checked tomorrow's work several times.
That sounds familiar. Your body was tired, but your mind was still active.
Exactly. I kept remembering small tasks and conversations from the day.
Let us look at the routine carefully, without assuming that one habit explains everything.
Good idea. I want practical changes I can try, not a promise of a perfect night.
Some people have difficulty falling asleep, even when they go to bed at a reasonable time.
Others fall asleep easily, but wake up several times during the night.
Some people wake up too early and cannot return to sleep.
You may also sleep for many hours and still feel tired in the morning.
An irregular sleep schedule can make bedtime and waking time change from day to day.
Feeling restless means your body or mind does not feel calm enough to settle.
These descriptions are everyday language, not a diagnosis of a sleep condition.
Clear descriptions can help you explain your experience to a friend or professional. My phone is probably the last thing I look at every night.
Bright screens and stimulating content may make it harder for some people to wind down.
One short video becomes 20, and suddenly another 40 minutes have passed.
Gaming late can also keep your attention and emotions active close to bedtime.
I sometimes drink coffee after dinner when I have more work to finish.
Caffeine later in the day can affect some people, although individual responses differ.
What about a large meal shortly before bed?
A late heavy meal may feel uncomfortable and can make relaxation more difficult.
My bedtime also changes when work is busy or when the weekend begins.
A more consistent bedtime may help some people build a steadier routine.
I often work in bed because it feels comfortable.
Using the bed for work may make it harder to connect that space with rest.
At bedtime, I often think about work, money, and everything I must do tomorrow.
A useful sentence is, "My mind is still active."
Sometimes I cannot stop thinking, even when the thoughts are not especially important.
You can also say, "I keep thinking about tomorrow."
I replay conversations and imagine better answers I could have given.
Students may think about school, while adults may create mental task lists for work or family.
After that, I feel mentally tired, even though my thoughts are still moving.
Writing important tasks down earlier may help some people stop holding every reminder in their mind. Room temperature can affect comfort, so notice whether your room feels too warm or too cold.
Light from windows, hallways, or devices may make the room feel less restful.
Noise can interrupt sleep, while steady quiet sounds may help some people relax.
A comfortable mattress and pillow can support rest, but comfort is personal.
Clutter may make a room feel busy, even when you are not actively looking at it.
Notifications are small sounds, but they can pull my attention back to the phone.
You could silence unnecessary notifications and keep the phone away from the pillow.
The goal is a calm, practical space, not an expensive or perfectly designed bedroom.
Fall asleep means to move from being awake into sleep, as in, I fell asleep quickly.
Stay asleep means to continue sleeping without waking for a long period.
Wake up during the night means your sleep stops before morning and then may begin again.
Wake up too early means waking before your planned time and being unable to continue sleeping.
A sleep schedule is your usual pattern of bedtime and waking time.
A bedtime routine is the group of actions you regularly do before sleeping.
Feel restless means you cannot settle comfortably in your body or mind.
Feel exhausted means feel extremely tired and have very little energy.
Overthink means spend too much time repeatedly thinking about something.
Reduce screen time means spend less time looking at phones, computers, or televisions.
Cut down on caffeine means consume less coffee, tea, or other caffeinated drinks.
Wind down means gradually become calmer and prepare your body and mind for rest.
Sleep quality describes how restful and refreshing your sleep feels.
Get enough rest means receive the amount of rest your body needs. I have trouble falling asleep. Use this when sleep does not begin easily.
I often wake up during the night. This describes interrupted sleep clearly.
I feel tired even after sleeping. This focuses on how you feel afterward.
My mind is still active at bedtime. This describes continuing thoughts.
I have an irregular sleep schedule. This means your sleeping times change often.
I need to improve my bedtime routine. This expresses a practical goal.
I am trying to reduce screen time before bed. This describes an action in progress.
I should avoid drinking coffee too late. This is a gentle personal reminder.
I did not sleep well last night. This is a natural everyday sentence.
I have been feeling tired during the day. This describes a continuing recent experience.
Wrong, I cannot sleep good. Better, I cannot sleep well.
Use well because it describes how the action sleep happens.
Wrong, I always insomnia. Better, I often have insomnia.
In everyday conversation, I often have trouble sleeping may sound more natural and less clinical.
Wrong, I very tired today. Better, I am very tired today.
English adjectives such as tired need a form of the verb be.
Wrong, I cannot fall asleep. Better, I cannot fall asleep.
Fall asleep is the fixed expression, so keep both words together.
Wrong, yesterday I sleep very late. Better, I went to sleep very late yesterday.
Use the past form went because the action happened yesterday.
Less natural, my sleeping time is not fixed. More natural, my sleep schedule is irregular.
Sleep schedule is the common phrase for your pattern of sleeping and waking times. A consistent bedtime may help your routine, especially when waking time is also fairly steady.
I could put my phone away 30 minutes before bed instead of watching one more video.
Dimming bright lights may help create a calmer transition into the evening.
I can check whether the room, pillow, and blankets actually feel comfortable.
You could notice when caffeine affects you and avoid having it too late.
Writing worries and tomorrow's tasks down might help me stop repeating them mentally.
A quiet activity, such as gentle reading, may help some people wind down.
Daylight and regular movement during the day may also support a steadier routine.
Repeatedly checking the clock can increase frustration, so consider turning it away.
None of these habits guarantees perfect sleep, but I can test small changes carefully.
Change one or two things first, then notice what feels useful for you.
If sleep problems remain severe or disruptive, I should seek qualified professional support. Let us build a routine that feels realistic on both workdays and weekends.
First, choose a bedtime you can follow fairly consistently rather than perfectly.
I will stop drinking coffee after the middle of the afternoon.
About 40 minutes before bed, put the phone away and dim the lights.
Then I will write tomorrow's 3 most important tasks on paper.
Choose one quiet activity, such as reading a few pages or listening to calm audio.
I will prepare my clothes and bag earlier, so I do not organize them in bed.
Go to bed when you are ready, and keep the routine simple enough to repeat.
If one evening goes differently, I can return to the routine the next day.
A flexible routine is often easier to maintain than a long list of strict rules. You look tired today. Did you sleep well?
Not really. I had trouble falling asleep and woke up twice during the night.
That sounds difficult. Do you have time to rest after work?
Yes, I will keep the evening quiet and avoid doing extra work in bed.
I hope you can get enough rest tonight.
Thank you. I may also take a short walk at lunchtime instead of drinking more coffee.
That sounds like a thoughtful plan. Be gentle with yourself today.
I will. If this continues, I will speak with a healthcare professional. I have been having trouble sleeping for several weeks.
Thank you for explaining. What has your sleep been like during that time?
I often wake up during the night and cannot return to sleep easily.
How is this affecting you during the day?
It is affecting my concentration, and I feel exhausted during afternoon meetings. Could you advise me on what I should do next?
We can discuss your routine and health history, Then decide which next steps are appropriate.
Thank you. I have written down my recent sleep times and daytime symptoms. I have trouble falling asleep.
I did not sleep well last night.
My mind is still active.
I am trying to improve my sleep routine.
I want to reduce screen time before bed.
I often wake up during the night.
I feel tired during the day.
What time do you normally go to bed?
Start with, I usually go to bed at.
Do you use your phone before sleeping?
Start with, before bed I normally.
Do you drink coffee in the evening?
What helps you relax? Start with, I find it helpful to.
How would you describe your sleep in English?
Start with, I find it difficult to.
Which habit would you like to improve?
Start with, one habit I want to change is. A simple sleep diary can help you notice patterns in your routine.
This is not a test, and you do not need to make it perfect.
Write down when you went to bed and when you got up.
You can also note how long it seemed to take to fall asleep.
In English, you might write, I went to bed at 11.
Then add, I fell asleep at around 11:30.
Notice the difference between going to bed and falling asleep.
Going to bed means getting into bed with the intention to sleep.
Falling asleep means moving from being awake into sleep.
You may also record caffeine, exercise, naps, or late screen use.
After several days, look for connections without judging yourself.
For example, perhaps late coffee often appears beside a restless night.
A useful sentence is, I noticed that I sleep better when I exercise earlier.
Another is, I tend to feel restless after a very busy evening.
The phrase tend to describe something that happens often, but not always.
That makes your English careful, realistic, and less absolute.
Real life does not always allow the same bedtime every night.
Work shifts, family duties, travel, and social plans can change a schedule.
Instead of aiming for perfection, think about a routine that is reasonably consistent.
Reasonably consistent means fairly regular, while still allowing normal changes.
Some people sleep much later at weekends and call this catching up on sleep.
To catch up means to do something you did not have enough time for earlier.
You could say, I was exhausted so I caught up on sleep on Sunday.
If your schedule changes, describe the challenge without blaming yourself.
Try, my work schedule makes it difficult to keep a regular bedtime.
Or say, I am trying to create a calmer routine after late shifts.
When traveling, unfamiliar light, noise, and timing may affect how you feel.
A neutral phrase is, my sleep pattern has been different since the trip.
Sleep pattern refers to the usual timing and shape of your sleep.
These phrases help you explain the situation clearly to family, colleagues, or a professional.
Clear language is useful because it separates facts, patterns, and feelings.
You are describing your experience, not making a medical diagnosis.
Let us hear a longer conversation between two friends after a busy week.
You look tired today. Have you been sleeping well recently?
Not really. I have been staying up late to finish a project.
Is it hard to fall asleep, or do you wake up during the night?
I usually fall asleep quickly, but I wake up too early.
What does your evening routine look like at the moment?
I answer messages in bed, and my mind stays focused on work.
Perhaps you could create a short boundary between work and rest.
That sounds realistic. I could put my phone away after 10.
You could also write tomorrow's tasks down before you leave your desk.
Good idea. Then I do not need to remember everything in bed.
Exactly. Try one small change and notice whether it feels helpful.
Now repeat. My mind stays active when I work late.
I am trying to create a clearer boundary between work and rest.
My sleep pattern has been different since my schedule changed.
I notice that a calm routine helps me wind down. Today we discussed consistent timing, less late screen use, a comfortable room, and a calm routine.
We also discussed writing tasks down and seeking professional support when problems persist.
Remember these phrases: fall asleep, stay asleep, wind down, sleep schedule, and feel restless.
I can say, I have trouble falling asleep.
Use sleep well, not sleep good, because well describes the action.
Small changes may help some people, but no single habit guarantees better sleep.
Use the English from this lesson to describe your routine clearly and calmly.
Choose one useful sentence and practice it with a true detail from your own life. Thank you for spending this calm conversation with us today.
Keep practicing the language and be patient with yourself while building new routines.
If sleep is persistently difficult or affects daily life, consider qualified professional support.
Take care, practice a little every day, and we will talk again soon.